in society, Dr. Tash. Like sometimes, I mean, obviously, I'm in the rock band scene, the music scene, and I've got some beautiful friends. Trust me, I've really been blessed with the people that, just blessed with the people that are around me. But yeah, how do you feel a bit of? I wouldn't say it's social anxiety, but do you feel a bit of being like, I don't really need to be in society as such, if you get where I'm going. Just sort of withdrawing a little bit, or do you sort of enhance, you get out there even more with how you're feeling?
Balance. The balance is key. So there's going to be moments where I just want to be in solitude, and there's moments where I'll go dance. My background's a hip hop dancer, so I'll go do that. It doesn't affect my energetic field anymore. I think some people can get very sensitive and they're not rooted and grounded in their energy with that higher form of protection, where
Yep.
sometimes they can be very easily. But really, when you move to higher levels of consciousness and energy, you should be able to stand anywhere in the world, even if there's war going on, and still be able to harness your energy in peace and stay focused in that energy. So that's where you can learn how much you're growing in your ability to be able to handle certain environments, certain people. Because now I feel like I can be around someone who's completely losing their mind and it doesn't phase me. It
Okay.
doesn't affect my energy. I can still be rooted and grounded in myself,
That's
right?
awesome.
So
That's amazing.
yeah, and it's not going to happen all the time, but it's definitely, I feel in the last 6 months, my ability to do that has gone to the next level. So I know that I've gone through another level of spiritual upgrade for whatever purpose it's taken me for wherever I'm going. I just trust the process. I don't have any fixed things that I need to do. I just trust and flow of what needs to come through and what needs to come up for me to just go with that. But I definitely think, yeah, the throat chakra is being symbolically something that is definitely growing, and I can really feel that projection of the sacral and the throat opening now for women as well.
Yep.
And it's the remembrance that the throat is connected to the womb, so that you open the throat, you open the womb, it descends
Oh,
and opens
really?
that.
And how do you get that with, how does that come about? Is there any particular what's the connection between the throat and the womb in that way?
If you haven't actually look at the throat, even just the whole structure of the larynx to the jaw, that's all connected to the hips, to the uterus, to the cervix, the
Now
tongue
that you
as
look
well.
at it, that makes total sense. That makes
Yeah, it's
total sense. Yeah. Sweet.
so tight jaw means tight hips, and vice versa.
Yep.
Um, we can actually release the jaw, we can release the hips. When we release the hips, we release the jaw. So it's this connection. And actually, these two areas were connected even in utero, in the first couple of weeks of utero, the throat and the
All
womb.
right.
Yeah, so there's this deep connection here. And even when we think about sound, we're making love, or when we're trying to give birth, women create sound. Ah, right? And that
Yeah.
actually helps the women to send the baby down. It's very hard to just not make any sound.
Hmm.
So there's a beautiful correlation in this area. That's why women are now starting to express more. Women are switching on. They're really standing up for their rights. And that's because the womb energy, the feminine energy is rising. It's the womb consciousness that's rising. It's this connectedness. It's this interweaving web where we understand now the menstrual cycle, how important it is. More people are talking about it. They're talking about it like seasons. Women are starting to talk about it with their personal trainers. Why is that? It's because the womb energy is growing. It's that collaboration, it's that connection, and understanding that even when women all bleed together, it's this phenomenon that happens, but no one really understands why. And it's because it was always about coming together. It was never about competition. And when we can really educate this for our young girls, they start to honor and look at their bodies in such a different way, in such a loving way. And there's so many different proteins that are found in the menstrual blood that's not found anywhere else in the body.